Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video by the Last Sports blog. Tonight we preview Bury, who we play on Saturday. We're just going to run through the two teams, run through players to watch, and then I'm going to give my predicted scoreline and my predicted team that I think we'll put out on Saturday. Starting with the two teams then, Bury, who are the hosts Saturday, we travel to Gillingham. Just looking at their results before coming on air, they're doing very, very well lately. Not lost in their last five. Won 4 out of those. Doing really, really well. And to be honest, you flip side from that, from the team that they're playing and us, where we're not doing so great. We got a great result last weekend against Southend, who are one of the better teams, and so are Bury. So hopefully we can go to Bury and put in a performance like we did last weekend. We can forget about Tuesday night. That was just a complete write-off from the 10th minute onwards, after Cody McDonald scored a fantastic goal, and hopefully we can go to Bury and put on a performance. I went last year, and a certain Mr. Luke Norris went and scored our only goal in a 1-0 win. I'm not going Saturday. It's my birthday, so I've got other arrangements. But hopefully we can go and get the 3 points. So players to watch. We start with a host. None other than Mr. James Vaughan. 17 goals this season. On absolute fire. I think he scored 7 goals in his last 9 games. I mean, the way we're defending at the moment, I think he's going to get a couple more Saturday. He's lethal. He's powerful. He's pace. Left foot, right foot. Seen him score all type of goals. Very good player. Then you've got Leon Clark as well. He's at 15 goals already, as well. So they've got 2 players that are well into double figures. But I think Leon Clark is outside at the moment for a 16-year-old Callum Styles. I think he's the first player to make his debut who was born this side of the decade. I heard massive reviews about him. I think I was reading on a couple of forums that Sheffield United fans really praised him. He was excellent. Charlton fans as well loved him, and one that it's glad to see Football League clubs giving youth a chance. 16, and I remember when we had Luke Freeman. I think he was 15, played in the FA Cup. Obviously went to Arsenal. And let's hope that Callum Styles don't go the same way, because Freeman had to go down the long route coming from Arsenal back down to Stevenage. He's doing really, really well at QPR now, but it took him a good 3 or 4 years to get back to a good level. And let's hope Callum Styles. I think he's just signed a long-term contract at Bury. So, but I mean, we've got another youngster on our book who plays in the same position as Callum Styles, Nolan Bow. I know he's got a great song at the moment, but Tuesday night, we're 2-1 down or whatever. Why not give the kid a chance? I mean, you got nothing to lose. We didn't have any other strikers on the bench, and to be fair, Quigley looked tired. He looked exhausted, and we decided to bring on a winger in Elliot List. I know we ended up pushing Cody, but Parker looked tired as well. And could we have not given half an hour to Nolan Bow? And he's got a good goal scoring record in the youth team, and it shows that recently giving kids a chance is what it's all about. And there's no reason why Nolan Bow couldn't have come on Tuesday night and gone and got us a goal or whatever, because he would have been eager. He would have been chomping at the bit. And there's no reason why he shouldn't be given a chance. If I mean, I know AD said that when he first got appointed that he wanted to give the kids a chance. I mean, Lister's played quite a lot under him. And I know he's been outside recently, but that's the sort of opportunity when we're chasing the game and Swindon are on top, putting a youngster that's going to run around, chase things, put tackles in, and with his goal scoring record in the youth team, grab you a goal. And I'd love to see him play Saturday, and because I mean our strike force at the moment is looking a little tired, and hopefully we can. I mean, there's no reason why we can't give him a chance. But yeah, I mean, predicted teams. We're moving on to the predicted teams then. So I think with Gills, I think we're probably going to go with obviously Stuart Nelson in goal. Ryan Jackson. To be fair to him, couldn't have done much about any of the goals Tuesday night. He made an absolute superb clearance off the line right at the end of the first half. Ball come over. Nelson, I think Nelson punched it or something like that, or it was looping over Nelson. It was going in, and Jackson just flung his body in the way and cleared it off the line. I mean, to be fair to him, since he's moved in that third centre half position, he's thrived. I think he's put in 3 real good performances since he's moved into that central role, which I was worried about. To be fair to him, but yeah, I think, and I saw on Tuesday night that Gills fans were slagging off Ryan Jackson for a defensive position or not defending properly. Well, as a third centre half, if you're playing wing backs, you're not meant to get dragged out because your wing backs are meant to be covering, and that's what we were not doing on Tuesday night, because the wing backs weren't covering back, weren't getting back, because they looked tired, they looked exhausted, and we ended up the team ended up going like that, and they ended up splitting the standard sides and moving the team about, and that's what ultimately I think cost us. So yeah, I'll probably go with Ryan Jackson, Raymond, and Aimer. It picks itself. I'd probably go with List at right wing back. Just a simple fact is that Waggy looked a little bit leggy on Tuesday night, and List looked like he was going to be threatening. Looked at the forefront of everything when he come on. Looked positive. Chucked a cheeky couple of step overs in there. Had a diving header right at the end that could have easily gone in. So I'm probably going to go with List. Left wing back, I'm going to probably go with, well, we haven't got really anyone down that side, because obviously it's now been confirmed that Paul Konchesky has gone to Billericay. We'll come on to that in a bit. So I'll probably go with Lee Martin. Then I would probably go with Wright and Hessenthaler. Thought Hessenthaler was good when he came on Tuesday night. He wanted to get the ball, he wanted to make things happen, putting a couple of tackles on midfield again. Also, Davey looked quite tired. Probably go with Hessenthaler and Wright, and then hopefully Bradley Dack is back. I think there's talk that he might well be back in time for the game Saturday. If not, I don't know where that can leave us, to be honest. Maybe Darren Oldacre. I know he's been frozen out, but to be honest, again, we're talking back to youngsters. They're chomping at the bit. They want to go. We're not winning games. Why not give the kids a chance? We've got nothing to lose now. The kids want to play. The kids will play for the badge. They will throw in tackles. So I'd like to see Darren Oldacre in there, to be fair. And then up front, I'd probably go with Cody, and probably I would like to see Nolan Bow, but it would probably be Joe Quigley for me. I think Josh Parker on Tuesday night bottled a couple of tackles again. Didn't look interested. To be honest, he probably was tired. But yeah, My scoreline, my predicted scoreline, I think it will be. I think Bury's going to probably have too much up front for us, and I'm probably going to go 2-1. Bury, I think James Vaughan's going to probably grab both. But can the Gills prove us wrong? Go to Bury, and pick up a positive result and climb back up the table. We've got a really tough run of games now. I think we've got Scunthorpe in there, Millwall in there. I can't remember who else. I know we got Bolton. I think we got a few tough teams anyway, and hopefully Gills can, because we've had records in the past that once the tough teams come to play, we up our game, we start performing, and hopefully that can be real. That can be the real positive thing to go forward for the remainder of these 11 games. Lastly, going to finish off tonight. Breaking news just coming out that Paul Konchesky has just signed for Billericay Town, which is a very, very strange but interesting move. I think that he ends a bit of a topsy-turvy spell at the football club. 29 appearances, talks that we didn't actually play him anymore because had he reached to 30, it would have been a contract extension, something AD didn't want to do. That's just reports though. But it's interesting to see that after playing 40 games for QPR last year, he's gone all the way down to the Ryman Premier League and to Billericay. That is very interesting because he wasn't fantastic for us, but I think he's probably much better than the Ryman Premier League. But where does it leave us? Fullback situation. Garmson's out now. No Konchesky. We've got no fullback at the club. I know Nick Ball said about Aaron Simpson. Goes back to my thing. Put the youngsters in. Maybe Pennant might have to now. Or it'd be interesting to see, is he going to go out and get a left back? It's going to be hard at this stage of the season, but we need one now. We need a fullback. Garmston, I heard on Tuesday that it was I think it's a Tier 4 grade, which is a bad hamstring injury and could be ruled out for the rest of the year. That's only reports though. Don't quote me on that. But we need a fullback. We do need a fullback. We need two in every position. So it'd be interesting to see in these coming days who we can go in and get at left back. But we wish Paul Konchesky all the best, and hopefully he goes down and performs for Billericay, because, for my opinion, he should be playing at a high level. But we wish him all the best. But back to Saturday, hopefully we can go and pick up the 3 points, be positive, be on the front foot from the first whistle, and hopefully pick up the 3 points. Lastly, up the Gills.